Hello, hi. How is everyone? Hello. Oh, hello YouTube. Yo, YouTube didn't know what happened yesterday. My God, my internet died for a second, and then the YouTube video ended prematurely. Thank you for ordering me salad. Yeah. Although, yeah. For some reason, Aston Gamba is a bit quiet. Thank you for the fimsh. The fimsh. Yeah, I think like I can't. I'm not used to having this music anymore. We had it off for 2 streams, and now I'm already I don't know what the word is. Untrained. We did unlock tomato and turnip. I might as well place them down. And continue our farm. Get some potatoes up in here. Get some cauliflower. Get some onion. Get some broccoli. And then some corn. Nice. And then we wait. Yeah, I didn't turn Twitch on. Oh man. When you farm for those messages. Okay. I don't remember what we were doing yesterday. Actually, I do. We were trying to sync fimshes, but something about the size doesn't calculate correctly. I think. I'm not certain, I think. What does call deferred mean anyway? Calls the method represented this callable in a deferred mode at the end of the current frame. Arguments can be passed should match the method's signature. Oh man, I love coffee so much. Oh my God. Oh, it's like, it's ridiculous. Oh, yum yum. Myriad, hello, hi. Yo, I was playing some Beyond All Reason the other day. I made it up to the spawn of hard raptors, but then it deleted me. Like the spawn of the boss. Then the boss deleted me, and I was like, well, it wasn't even the boss that deleted me. It was like the wave that comes before the boss that just like destroyed all of my defenses and then all of my stuff. And then the boss came, and I was like, okay, all right then. On my own? No, I had one co-op. That was it. Just the one co-op. Just the one. Thank you for the pets. Hard rappers, they stop messing around. I mean, do they though? Do they though? Like, I remember the solo easy raptors I did once, and you just spam out the rocket dudes from your first bot thing, and it wins the game, and I'm like, what the? But yeah, like I guess you do have to have proper defenses in the hard raptors to begin with, but then if you just chill out with, like, if you mainly do defenses, I guess that's the difference. If you mainly do defenses up until like 70 or 80%, you're gonna be fine. You just gotta make sure your defenses can survive the next 20%. Hello Mental, welcome up. Thank you for ranking up. Seeing everyone play at 4 AM. Yeah, I don't. Well, I do sometimes play at 4 AM. Actually, no, that's usually when I go to bed. It's like 4 or 5 AM. But usually I play a bit earlier than that. But rarely with other people. You believe at normal they still hold back some of their units. At hard they finally have access to everything. Oh, yeah, but like as long as you have a bubble shield, the poison spitters aren't an issue, and as long as like what I like to do is you have your towers, you have some high up towers and you have some low down towers, but then you make like a grid with spacing in between of walls in front of it, and like the raptors, you do that, and the raptors have to like weave between them before they get to any of your other stuff, and they like attack the walls instead of your actual defenses. But then you also have the bugs. I think they're called like bed bugs or something. You have them constantly flowing from your like tier 1, or is it tier 2 vehicle bay, and then your long range vehicles that you're like building up your army, they can start attacking enemies before they've even made it to the grid of walls, and so it's like they're already weakened before they get to the wall part. But yeah, don't know. Just never forget aerial defense, because there's that rush at like 65 or 75%. Where they send all the aerial units, and you can get fucked sometimes. Yo, those units that the raptors have that run, they're like melee, and then they run into your base, and when they die, they like disarm everything. You have to really like separate your shields out, because otherwise, if they get both of your shields with the same suicide EMP creature, then your defenses are messed up. Yeah, 75%. Hello Pierre, welcome in. Thank you for joining the farm. I do believe we need at least one person to be harvesting. We don't have a harvester. Only the mole person harvests by default. Although I guess at the moment it's mostly watering, so it's fine. Podspod, welcome, hello. How are you doing? I hope you've been well. I hope your overlay has been fine. It always looks chaotic, and I'm like, yo, does it ever? Whoa, is it always bugged? Does it never bug? Is it flawless? I need to update my chat. You added a cup last time. You're nice. That's pog. You just completely overbuild shields? What about your power? You need your power to build other things though. There's one game where they were bombing you so much that even overlapping shields ran out of energy, and you were like, never again. You're a cup. I mean, I'm always in this like pull between like actually wanting to finish a game and release it in some capacity, or multiple. It is multiple. Or like work on my overlay, because I love working on my overlay, but then I'm like, yo, making a game though, surely that's something. Yeah, I started bringing back some of the old mechanics, like rank up, because I'm like, yeah, I kind of miss it. We've not had it for like half a year, maybe a little bit more. I don't know. I don't remember why I decided to disable it initially. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I really want to make Plinko again. Plinko was amazing. Right, so let me have a look at my list. Do I even have it open? I mean, OBS certainly thinks I have it open. I do. List of tasks left. Or I need to make a task for one of my other projects. Oh yeah, this is the one we were working on. So when a new player connects, it doesn't have the full path of all of the fimshes that currently exist. Well, that's not true. They do now have the full path, and we set them up here. And it should be correct, but we have some shenanigans about part of its new function that's like overriding some of our work here, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate to say the least. So it's between food. Can I drag this over here? I can. Food and player. So if we just have both here, because essentially it's like, wait, we have enter tree. Is there already? I don't remember. Oh, we do have already. Does this matter? No, because it's just about the camera and then eating size, and then we do recalculate size when it's ready. So that's pretty good actually. Hang on, food. Wait, no, we don't want food. That's not what we're looking at. We're looking at player spawner. So the question is, do we need calculate size? I don't think so. Add points. Call default. Okay, if I just click play now. No, I'm keen to start testing this with some real networking and some real people from not my local host. So we go server and we go client and we join, and then we just do a little curve. We join again. Yeah, okay. It still spawns stacked on the one position. Yeah, see, on the it's just like it is spawned here instead of having the whole tail. I think we need a debug, because like we have the right positions for the destination. Oh wait. I think I know what's going on. Oh my worm. Yeah, it's gonna be a long fimsh eventually, but for now it is a Godot worm. You're right. I realized what we're missing. When we add a tail with the add tail function, we give it the position that is... Actually, we don't give it a position. Add tail update path point max. Long fimsh. Yeah, long fimsh. This is equal to number of segments, get size over speed. Get size over speed. Okay, where is the tail segment here? So when it spawns, we get the scale, the speed, its owner, the rotation, the number of the time behind. Segment number. Is this something we assign it, or does it know what it is? Oh. Do we give it the segment number here? Number of segments plus equal 1. Yeah, we do assign the segment number. Wait, does that make sense? Number of segments. Oh, right, this is the number of segments, and then here we add tail until number of segments is the right amount. This could just be a while loop. I don't know why I did an if with a for. I'd say, like, I'd hope the compiler optimizes that, but I don't think GD script compiles. Not like that anyway. Wait, this is part of calculate size. I guess you can add children to an entity that's not attached to any tree yet. I guess that's fine. Anyway, that's not what I was looking for, because we're looking for the position. So we do have time behind. that's fine. Update segment. Get angle from index. Process. Head time IDX. Actual time behind. So we get time behind and max time behind. Where do we set this? Here. So this would still indicate that max time behind is incorrect on the head of the fimsh, right? Because we limit it to just this. If actual time behind is less than head time, which is this, then percentage is equal to that. Otherwise, we sample that. Okay, max time behind. When do we calculate this? Max time behind here. 0. Okay, so we set it 0 if the path is not already set, but we're setting the path ourselves, so it should be fine. We do update it here, so it's either the minimum of max time behind plus delta, or the number of segments by get size over speed. So update tail curve is for your incremental tail additions and length, but we want instantaneous. We don't have that. I'm pretty sure we do this calculation somewhere else though. Does it not update max time behind? We don't. Oh, here. Update max path points. Okay, what if we overwrite max time behind with what it should be? Because this will work itself out, because I think we call this in, well, yeah, we call it an add tail, which is fine. And we also, yeah. So it's this one. So when we spawn the player, number of segments. Do we know how many segments they're supposed to have? Oh yeah, because we have points. So here we go player dot calculates. Is that right? Calculates size. Did I really call it that? What is going on here? This is the right. I keep clicking the player class and it doesn't open the script. It's confusing. Head collision ready. Exit tree. Add tail. Yeah, calculate size. Yeah, so this updates the segments and adds the tails, but we need it to not add the tails, but we do need the number of segments. How do we do that then? Because I guess it depends when on enter tree is called. I guess it's like, well, we have time behind here. Oh yeah, look, time behind is this. Yeah, so here we go, player dot max time behind is equal to that. This is also calculate size. But I don't think we want to calculate size because the tail, well, maybe this will be fine. And if it's not, I think it's because the tail gets the on tree called before we set the max time behind. Although it does not like this because we need to go player.number of segments, player.get size. play.speed. This should just be a function, I think, but anyway. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay. Server. Client. Spawn. Then we curve it up and we go client. Yeah, okay. So the max time behind is wrong. The idea I did have though was if we don't calculate size here and we don't do max time behind here, and then under player, if path is already set, well, like, okay, the problem is the children, the adding tail. Is it though? Here we go else max time behind is equal to number of segments. What was the algorithm? What was the equation? Number of segments by size over speed. The question is, does this happen before or after adding tails? Well, like, adding tails doesn't... So we set the points, we set its position. Okay, so this part's fine. We add this to the curve, that's fine. We don't have the number of segments yet. We have a new curve. We assign a new curve. We go into player. Player now has the correct max time behind and the correct path endpoints. Update scale doesn't do anything, I don't think. No. And update path point max. This is going to be correct, yes. And then we get the velocity, and then we add this. We add a new point at 0, and well, we just add a singular point, I guess. But I guess the velocity isn't gonna be... It's not 0. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, that's the difference. It's not gonna make a difference, but it will. This is the default starting movement direction. But if we already have the curve, the starting velocity direction will be something different. Hick. Does it matter? Kinda, but also I don't think so. Kinda, but I don't think so. Because, like, the problem is adding tail. Because after all this, we go to ready, and it does this ready stuff, we don't care. Although it does calculate size on ready, which then adds the tails. So it's ready now. We go through and add tails. Adding tails. Number of segments plus equal 1. Did we? No, we just set the points in the path, that's fine. We add a new tail segment, that's all fine. Add child, update path point max. This won't change because we already updated it. We get the children. We update the segment of all of the children. Is that right? Update segment. Oh yeah, yeah, that's fine. then what happens? Player. So we added tail. Oh, Little Witch Oz, yo, welcome in. Hello. Sorry, I didn't see you there. You were hiding. You blended in well. Hang on. Oh. Calculate side, yeah, and then we set zoom, update path point max, that's all fine. That seems to be fine, because then when the tail is added, it will do its thing. Client process, if we're not authority, or if we're not authority, this will happen, which includes update tail curve, but if we are the authority, this is the same. Okay, on ready. Update tail curve. Oh, let's visualize the path. Maybe this will help. Let me go. Why do I have insert on? Your insert is like one of the worst things to exist. Unless you're in Vim, then it's delicious. But the insert key itself is kinda cringe. Wait, so we should see the path that the snakes go now. Right? If I go play? Yeah. And it is quite long. And so now if we go client, oh, the path is kinda correct. Okay, that's news to me. That's news to me. And then we go client. Yeah, look at that. So it's merely the tail segments that are wrong. Let's try again. So what I want to look out for is it the, like, where does the issue lie? Is it the children being added? Are they like being added in the wrong place? What's going on? It seems to be correct. So we don't have a curve issue. That much is certain. But what we do have is, I guess, kind of a curve issue. It's more of a tail issue. They're not extending the way they should be along the curve. Have we been looking the wrong code the whole time? Reset physics process. Time behind. Reset interpolated physics. Maybe I should do physics process once. That doesn't make sense, right? Where do we add tail? And make pills to help extend your tail? Do they? Yo, you. That would be kind of wild. That would be kind of wild. Oh yeah, we do add the child. Update path point max. Path point max. Number of segments. Oh, wait a second. Path point max. This is incorrect. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Is the duration tails meant to be behind incorrect? Okay, I am a little bit confused now. So on ready, we do this player spawner. We don't care about player spawner. Here. Time behind. This makes sense, right? That's fine. But path point max is incorrect. Time behind and max time behind, the minimum between these two. Let's go print. And we go time behind. And head dots max time behind. Let's see what this ends up being. I guess we'll get this will get spammed, yeah. But 2.145 is the max, according to something. And then we go client. Okay, this is not gonna be conducive to debugging, I don't think. Well, actually it will be, right? Wait, why does the max time behind... Wait. The max time behind should be the same on the server and the client at all times. So if we go server, client play... Wait, they're all 2.145. Okay, let's stop it. 2.145? Yeah, okay. They're all 2.145, and then this is where we add another client and then see it change. Okay, server, client, play, client, stop. Yeah, okay. I wonder, okay, new thing. Okay, so if we go to player. Max path point. What does this do again? Oh, this just adds more points, that's fine. We don't care about that, but we do care about max time behind. So what if we set max time behind? Because this is on number of segments, which is where I went wrong. This is where we're going wrong. Because like if we go like 10, if I just say we just presume it's 10, right? And we go play. Does it like work better? I think what we'll find is it does work better, but I guess we'll find out. Server, clients, play, and then we go client. It did not work better. Hello Stewie. I'm having a minor problem. It's so minor, like it shouldn't be a problem, but it is. It is. There's a piece of calculation that isn't right. So basically, the player gets the whole path correctly, and like if we have a server and then there's a player already playing and they have their own path, and then a client joins, we'll see the path that it gets is like pretty close to correct. However, it's kind of hard to see with the path on. All the tails, they always spawn where the head spawned initially, and then they space out as if the max time behind was like where the head spawned instead of like the entire tail. Like, that's what I was trying to play around with, but it didn't do the thing. Because like already, like if the path is not set, then it's completely new one, and I set max time behind to 0. Here, well, yeah, I guess what I did just work out is that the player segments will be 0 until we add the right number of tails. We don't know how many the right number of tails are until we calculate size. And if we calculate size here, it does add the tails prematurely, which might be fine, because wait, calculate size. Does this actually add the tail? Yeah, it does add tails. And this does rely on the max. So I basically have a catch-22. I need to calculate the size, but I need the max time behind first. But I need the max time behind to be calculated before we add the tails. Save. Starts at 0. You can send it together with the curve, Don't try to calculate it on the receiving end, otherwise the receiving client may see a fully extended tail when the owner server doesn't see it. Like, the problem is not that it calculates it on the client side. The problem is we overwrite anything we pass to it on the player side during the updates. Well, like we have the points, we assign the points, but then when we add the tails, the tail, when added to the tree, it checks it checks max time behind, but max time behind gets updated when what? When does it get overrated? Oh, it's the min function. Hang on, there's a min function somewhere. We have like a min. Here, this one. This is where it gets messed up, because this is in the update function. And it's either the current time behind plus delta, or it's the number of segments, which we won't have until we've added the tails. And we don't add the tail. Like when we add the tails, this max time behind is already like it's still 0. This is where it's getting messed up. Well, I guess if we set the number of segments first, but then that doesn't work. Yeah, but like at least at the moment, the only way I know a tail needs to be spawned is if number of segments is not correct. Where is add tail? Am I blind? Oh, it's not add tail, it's under calculate size here. Because if the number of segments is, the number of segments we have currently is less than the calculated segments that we should have, then we add tail. You would spawn segments when you receive the packet. Oh, right, so what you're saying is we go player dot max time behind here with whatever was sent, so let's go 2.145, and then we calculate size, and max time behind's already correct. Does it need the curve? I mean, we probably need the curve. So I'll put this here. I'm just gonna put this here for now, because we know this is the starting length of time behind to begin with currently, and if this works, then we'll just send the float through and it'll be fine. Client server play. Right. Okay. It's a little bit wibbly, but it worked. Okay. So this would then become... This would become fimsh.max time behind. Save, and then under player... Yeah, so Gigamplify. Yo, Elaine, hello. Thank you for the Gigamplified fimsh. Here, we have points and max time behind. Save. And then let me add it here. Max time behind. This is a float. Max time behind. Thank you for the Gigamplify. Yeah, colon 3. Yeah. Thank you very much. You have 3 of them? Oh, that's very generous. Holy. Yeah, I really want a cool interaction with Gigamplified Fimshes, but my brain, I don't know. I haven't thought of anything cool yet. But I am sure when I do, it's gonna be epic. Max time behind. We do need to encode it. Max time behind. That means this is 5 and that is 9, I think. F32. This is 9. This is 14. Max time behind. Float, not an F32. Oh, the resize is wrong. Oh, yo, it's Dewey. I had a bug yesterday, and it's because here, usually I was resizing this correctly to the curve size, but the append array adds to the end of the resize, and I couldn't find an equivalent to insert array at blah, and so I just resize it to a smaller size and then append it, which is slower. You said it's slower than resizing it fully. There's always a fimsh a big, a bigger fimsh. Star Wars reference. Append arrays, and that's like, okay, yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, because it would, this has an optimization where it already like resizes it correctly. Okay, nice. That's good. It's very good. Hopefully, wait. Is it points first or max time behind first? I guess it's points first. Well, it was meant to be. Okay, this is wrong. This needs to go like this. 5, 9. 1, 5, 9, 14. And then under spawn player, this should be the same. Player spawner. Fimsh max time behind. Okay, let's see if it works. Server, client, play. Client. Oh, okay, we got an error. Oh, did I add a +4 here by mistake? Oh wait, this is meant to be 13, right? 13? +4? Yeah, okay. Doesn't that make sense? 13? Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Close that. Play. It doesn't have it. Okay, it died. Why did you die? Okay. I fucked up the decoding. It's still this. Decode. U32, 4 bytes. 4 bytes. Float is it 8 bytes? Or is it still 4 bytes? 32-bit. 32-bit, they both should be 4. Resize on line 26 is wrong. Well, we have the 4 here and the 4 here. Oh, and another 4. You're right. Let's see if that worked. Wait, was that meant to be 13? The decode, or was it? Did I have it right the first time? Okay, nice. Let me remove the tail visual so that we can see properly. Play out this one. I should just have it a toggle, like show or don't show. But anyway, too lazy for nice code, nice functionality. Server client play. Client? Oh yeah. Wait, so the segment's a little bit squimped on join, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Why would they be squimped? Is the curve too small? Did I fuck up the curve? I mean, let's re-enable the curve. Like maybe I put some velocities in wrong, especially the first one. I think it might be the first velocity on ready, because we have it always going to the right, but that should affect the top. So they're definitely not along the path. Like there's more path than they're using. Oh wait, it worked that time. I mean, I had a little kink in its little curve, but it worked fine. I want to do this one now. Do you clear and set the entire curve? I do not. Oh, wait, it's just working now? Kinda? It is? Like, when we spawn a player, I create a new curve here, and then give it all the points with the in and out and position, and the correct index. And then we add it as a child, and then in player, if it already has a path, we skip all of the setup for the tail, which is like here. Yeah, we skip this part if there is a path. Hey Ghosty. Oh, Sleepy, hello. How you doing? Oops. Loads of veggies? Yeah, I got lots ready for harvesting, thank you. It seems fine. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Let me look at it again, because it was looking like it was working. I think maybe there's just a minor visual bug with the tails, and if that's it, then I'm fine with that because it doesn't last long. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna play. There we go. Yeah, clients. Yeah, okay, it is not quite all the way. They seem to have the wrong in and out value. Well, they have the exact same in and out value. I was skeptical about the order, but they come in the way they come out. I know that for sure, but I think I think it's when we spawn the player and we do this. I think it's exactly. I think the thing is, where is it? Where is it? Yeah. When we presume the velocity is to the right at a speed and we add a Bezier point. I think it's this here. Maybe this is causing the thing. Bix, hello. What the? Mad kitty. Why biting? Doesn't matter if you make a new curve when you get the packet. Are you not doing? No, this is on enter tree or on ready. This curve is before we add it as a child. It's also deferred. So the ready happens after all of this. Because we already have the curve and the points. And yeah, fimshing is going right. The RAM. Not the RAM command. I do need to blacklist the colors, but anyway. I haven't worked on my overlay in a while. You can do the same check if you already have a path and skip that if you... Yeah, I guess so. We'll see if that fixes it. Add path be calculated. Oops. Visible. Path be calculated. It's true. If path was not pre-calculated, then we do this. Let's see if that fixes it. Oops. Server client play. Oh! Wait. Is it backwards? It might be backwards. If pre-calculated... Oh yeah, it is. It is. True. False. If it's not pre-calculated. Thank you. Wait, server client play. Nice. And then we go client. Oh wait, what is that? What was that? Go client again. Yeah, it has a big jump. Let me have a look at what happened to the path. The path has a gap in its existence. It's the opposite issue? Oh no. Not the opposite issue. Wait, why did that look fine? Wait, that one didn't. Wait, what is the issue? Oh, the first few points aren't a second apart, maybe? That we sent over? Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. That'll be less than a second apart, but it's treating it as if it's... I don't know. Where is this print line? Yeah, why don't they give us the lines of the print line? It would be nice. Play part of tail, no? Oh yeah, it is. That shouldn't matter, so near the hand. Can you see when I receive the packet? Well, like, I do have the values here. This is what we send, and this is what we receive, and then when we actually print it, this is sending, and then when we receive it, it's this one here. What we don't have is the target angle is gonna be incorrect. I think. No, it's gonna be fine once it gets an update for that player. It's fine. Yeah. I don't understand why there is a gap. Can I draw like a dot on every path position? Yes, question mark? Or, well, wait, how would I do that? Or iron path dot point count? This is a range. Log draw. Is there some nice gizmos or something? No 3D gizmo. That's not quite right. Oh yeah, draw a circle. Draw circle. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Var position is a vector 2 is equal to path dot gets point position, and we pass in I, and then this is position. What else do we need? Radius. Go 5. Does it have? It does not have an auto thing color. Are the positions in world space for local? I presume. Let's go yellow. I presume they're world space. You needed 2 local them. 2 line 323 323. Won't that mess up everything? Oh wait. 2 local position. Does this return something? It does. Wait, it's drawing underneath. Do you have a... No, you have a width. Yeah, tail pieces. Sure. Okay. Tail segments. Show behind parents. Q redraw. Where's my update function here? Q, oops. Q redraw. Okay, they're very small and they're kind of wiggly. Why are they kind of wiggly? Let's go 50. They're also not showing up on top still. Somehow. Client play. Yeah, they're still below. Why are you still below? By drawing process instead. Yeah. Server clients play. What? Oh, they don't draw here? Hello bread. Bun, welcome. Client play. To make them not wiggle. Yeah, I don't care about them wiggling. I mean, it seems kind of alright. I don't know what we're trying to do here. Would we learn? There's an issue when it adds a new point. Is that because it's the first update of the fimsh and so it doesn't have a cooldown of when it last updated a fimsh tail thing? The timer? Yeah. Oh yeah, starts at 0. Okay, sure. Sure, we'll add it with the curve. Info update counts is update count, I guess. Update counts update counts. This is U32. 13 updates counts. Updates counts. 13 17. Whoops, where did that go? What the? Play. So when we send it, we need to pass in updates counts, save, and we need to receive on the player spawner player.updates count is equal to fimsh.update count. Finds wherever overwrite this in the beginning. No, I just set it to 0 when we first create it, that's fine. Click play. Oh, I did not like that. Okay. I forgot the re-signs. Server, client, play, client. Client. Yeah, okay. I think this is fine. Server, client. Oh, oh, what did I just change? Something's not okay. Wait, it's fine now. What was that? Yo, why did it bug out so much? This one. Let's see if we can get the bug again. Server, client, play. Why? I clicked play too long. That's fine, and we do this. It kinda worked. Previous velocity. We should have the velocity from the points, right? It's the last. Wait, it should be the 0th out velocity, right? Not for the last segment. Query update the curve. Here. This one. Boosty. Why? Why meow? Okay. Oh, right, I see. Oh, I understand. So I was getting some water. Previous cubic Bezier velocity. Previous this one. Vector to this. Vector to info. This is equal to that. And then we need two of these. Wow, does it have encode vector? It does not, okay. Yeah, float. 17, 21, X and Y. Then here, grab this, X dot Y. This is now 17, 21, 25. This one, very biteful, yeah. Well, it only happens when you first join, and you don't join in combat or anything. Previous. I start with the velocity of the fimsh dot. Yo! Thank you. Yeah, thank you for stopping by and giving the bits. Much appreciated. Play. Server. Client. Clients. Whoa! Yo, that did not. I messed something up. Client. Wait. You. Rusty, come here. They shouldn't be. Like they were spawning correctly before. What happened? Why did adding this one thing change it all? Oh yeah, it is. Look at that. It certainly is. +4, +4, +4. Float. Curve by, that's fine. +4, +4, +4. That is +4. The data that we're getting is wrong. Oh yeah. You're right. why it died. Now it says it's broken. Did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's correct. With the 1. I still need another one. What? You... Oh, you 32. Yeah. Okay. Did we add 2? Oh yeah, we did add 2. Okay, yeah, don't worry. Don't mind me. fimsh. Oh, look at that! It worked! Oh man, it's flawless. Let's make some shapes. Client, server, client, play. So we come down here and then we go like this. Oh nice, then we go play. Then we go client. Ah, yo, it worked! Thank you. Poggies. Playing all 3 at once is kind of like diabolical. Oh no, go again. Oh, there's another snake. Oh, we don't have collisions yet. Oh no, this one died. Oh shit, I died again. We didn't start out with this many segments either.